I personally feel that how you have given this very beautiful name to feminism, he has actually changed feminism into humanism. The first day he came to me, he said that there is nothing called feminism. It's humanism. If you're a human, you would consider other human as well. And as far as a convenient life that I want somebody to do up my laundry and, um, cook food for me and iron my clothes, that even women need that sort of luxury. It's not that we don't, So in the name of, so I think that name that you've given, feminism, humanism, I completely agree with. And I think what I want to tell women is that I think for centuries now women have been exploited in the name of sacrifice. That, if you're a nice woman and if you are a fair woman, you would sacrifice your services in the name of family and children. I think there's nothing called sacrifice. If a woman contributes to a family and builds up a family together with a man and invests in his career and lets him build his career for their better future, it's a contribution, it's a full-time job. If today I leave my job and decide to be a housewife, that doesn't mean I'm because sacrifice doesn't demand anything in return, right? So I feel housewives are not given their respect every time, at least in my experience. A housewife asks for money, she's not given for her honor, as if, she's asking for herself. And a woman who works and a woman who has, she's not given that kind of love and care and trust which housewives enjoy. So housewives are not given dignity, and career women are not given trust and love. So I think we today, as modern women, are very conflicted. We have to decide between, whether to choose either, but I don't think it's any, rational thinking. Because if tomorrow I choose to be, like today, if I choose to raise a family, I would want respect and honor in return for my contribution. I am investing the best years of my life into raising a family. So I need my respect along with care and love. And if I'm a career woman, I choose not to have babies, and I choose not to have marriage, or get married, not have babies, or have babies, not get married. I still want the same kind of trust. Just because I can survive in cutthroat competition, just because I can demolish people and rise like a phoenix, doesn't mean I can't be trusted, doesn't mean I can't be loved, doesn't mean I'm not worthy of mothering my offsprings. It doesn't say none of this. So I think this book, in a very romantic way, not in a harsh way, like I'm speaking like really matter of fact, but it's been put in a story, and I think I really appreciate this saying important things than actually saying in your face.
But
One
as a
final
woman,
question.
have you
Kangana,
ever-
I've had so many people launch books over the years, and when you are speaking, it doesn't feel like I've got a Bollywood actor. It feels like I have an intellectual who's launching the book. So she's India's most beautiful intellectual, clearly. And while it's totally up to you whether you want babies or not, it's your choice. But I hope you do, because your babies will be so cute, especially if they have those curly hair. So please, I hope they come to the world soon, and I'm sure they will. But thank you once again. I think we'll just do the formal launch once. Yeah.
Sir, last question,
Last
sir.